right, so excited about this because before we get into our first topic, we want our first guest to kind of join us and give her thoughts on some of these. These are really hot topics today. All right, we have a hot topic.
We do.
They're hot. All right, as we told you, for 15 years, she co-hosted the daytime talk show, The Talk. She was on the show. She also shed 90 pounds, is getting back to her stand-up roots with an all-new comedy show. It's called Mix and Mingle. So please welcome to New York Living Emmy winner and comedian Sheryl Underwood. Yes.
Hey, how are you?
How are you? Mwah.
Hello.
Everything.
Pretty and handsome.
Take a seat. Oh, well, thank you.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
You look fantastic.
You know what? I am having a great time. You know, I started in Syracuse. We were at the Funny Bone in Syracuse. Then we came down. And then last night we did City Winery.
Yes.
And had a great show. House was full and hot, even with the snow.
I was going to say, even with the snow. No one's going to miss Sheryl Underwood.
Absolutely. Right. And my good friend Sherry Shepherd came out with her team.
Yeah.
And we've been friends in comedy for years. And we were in Beauty Shop together.
Yes.
And she helped me. It was my first major movie where I had a really big role in it. And I said, Sherry, teach me how to, you know, hit your mark and stay in your light and all that different stuff. And she did.
See?
And she did.
You always got to hit that light.
That's right.
Friends bringing each other up, right?
That's right. That's what it's about.
Before we get into everything about you, we wanted you out here today because I know you love the hot topic conversation.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Yes.
And we wanted to kind of get your perspective on some of these stories every day. You know, so are you ready for these? Because these are hot.
Okay, these are hot.
Okay.
We need hot because it's cold outside.
This is, I saw this morning and my jaw dropped.
Yes. Okay, what is it?
It's a good one.
Your company, the people want their company to sanction something other than vacation, personal, and sick days.
Okay.
What if you could have
Dun, 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 dun.
what's called sex days?
What? Yes. Okay, so first thing, when you interview for the job, you got to ask how many sex days
you get.
Right? So you get 15 a year. How many can you use up a quarter? Or can you use up all your sex days in 1 month? So you only worked for half a month, but you had sex for the other half. And you got paid for it.
Imagine calling your boss, though, like, hey, I'm going to have sex today, so I can't come in.
I can't come in today.
There was a survey. The survey was done, all right? They talked to managers. They talked to staff members. And they talked to Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, boomers. Half said they would take sex days.
Yes.
Here's the thing.
What's the thing?
Here's the thing.
Yes.
Do you need the full day?
Yeah.
Well, I guess it depends how freaky you're getting.
Are you married? Okay, good. I'm about to say what I'm about to say. So me and you together as a couple.
Woo!
I'm gonna need the whole day. First, I gotta get ready in the morning. I gotta shave. I gotta chip things. I got to get ready. I gotta loop up.
Shave, right?
I gotta get ready for you. You just can't jump in the bed with you. You know, I gotta anchor down this wig. I gotta get ready for you. I gotta wear your favorite cologne that you love on me. Then I gotta come in style. You know, I can't just walk in, you know, half a t-shirt on. That's not what you're doing here.
Right.
And then once we gotta do all the romantic foreplay rom-com stuff. You read me poetry, you know, do some Bridgerton or something crazy like that.
Light the candles.
Then we haven't even had sex yet. And that's the first 8 hours of the sex.
Exhausted.
There you go. And then I got to cook something to eat before we do it because you're going to be hungry afterwards. There you go.
Okay.
Then we got to snuggle and cuddle for another 2-3 hours. That's the whole day.
Dan needs the day off after.
Yes. See, you know what I'm talking about. Woo, girl, why you so tired? I had a sex station. I had a sex day.
Now I get
it. 2 days.
Are you married?
I am married.
Okay, so how much time would you need? See, there
it is.
All week, baby.
Yes.
All right, listen to this one. Ready? Speaking of my husband. Wait, do we want to just...
Real quick, let's just get it in real quick. I know we got it. But there's another hot topic, which was that men are getting plastic surgery. More men are getting plastic surgery. This is a thing. I say just own you.
Right.
Okay, own you.
You mean own you and keep it the way you are?
Yeah, be beautiful.
Listen, every man is not fine like you. So you up here talking about own you. If every dude look like you,
looking handsome as heck, right?
Listen to me. Listen, look like Adrian Brody with his fine self up here, looking like a very dashing, handsome Bond villain, right? If you a dude that know you need some lipo to make the ab more pronounced, or the jawline or something, yes, you could didn't do that. But this is not new. Men have been doing this.
They're doing facelifts. They're doing rhinoplasty. Those are some of the popular ones. They're doing
teeth done.
The teeth.
You know, and if they expect it from the ladies,
right?
Why shouldn't the men also do it too, right?
Yeah. Well, the jawline one was what really got me.
Yeah. Oh, a jawline does it. A good jawline and a profile. I don't like the rhinoplasty when you get your nose done, because I believe that noses should be distinctive. You know where you people came from and where you are.
That's right.
Don't fix your nose so much. But if it makes you feel better, do it. But a man will get ragged by another man.
Yes.
Yeah.
If he did.
I mean, my nose enters a room before I do, so I'm okay with that.
But that's handsome.
Yeah.
That's you know, dun 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 dun. Like, nose. Be like, yeah.
Right. All right. Let's talk about you.
Okay.
Are you ready for this? Let's get into you.
Okay.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
You lost 90 pounds.
Well, right now I'm up to about 110, between 112 pounds.
Goodness.
I was 250 pounds on the top. If you go back and look at some of those photos, see, I was very heavy when I first started. And what happened was, and I don't know, somebody tell me if I'm not supposed to say the names of what I'm using, but I was probably one of the few celebrities that admitted that I was on it because I was obese. Yeah. And I'm only 5'1", 5'2".
Okay.
So when you're over 175 pounds and weighing in at 250, you know, diabetes. So I was pre-diabetic, I was hypertensive, and my doctors really cared about me enough to say, you need to do something about it. Yeah. Well, first thing they might go to is surgery. Okay. So when I went in to get the endoscopy, because I did everything, you got to do psychological tests, work with the dietitian, so I did it all, and they said, okay, you're eligible to get this surgery done. So I had to go get the endoscopy because this stuff is going down your throat. And if there are children watching, I apologize. But I went to do it with my colorectal doctor because I go get a colonoscopy. My Dr. Zuri Morrell, amazing colorectal doctor. And he said, before you do this, let's try this. So then he put me on the, can I say that name or don't say that? So he put me on Saxenda first. And that was the everyday injection. Dropped the pounds. Diabetes. And
that makes you feel good.
Absolutely. But the limited side effects. And I believe people should be with their doctor when you're doing this. Yes, you can get it yourself, but you need the doctor because there are limited side effects. And my other doctor, Dr. Copeland, these are doctors at Cedars-Sinai in Beverly Hills. They in LA, we really read the studies to see what the morbidity would be. And people will say, well, why would you do that? Because you need to know all the information and see if this is right for you. And right now, I feel great. I want to eat right. I want to drink, you know, but I still have fun. I still have a cocktail. I eat bad food. I eat candy. It's Valentine's Day. But it also, it increases your sex drive.
Well, there you go. Two things. You said Valentine's Day, you said sex drive. So let's talk about it, okay? Because you've been single, you've been vocal about it. So we're approaching the Valentine's Day. You know, what's the ideal partner for you?
Well, you know, I go from 35 to 95 in age range.
Okay. I'm in that group.
Race does not matter to me. You are, what's your national,
I'm Italian.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Black and Italian people love each other. We get together. Didn't you see that movie, A Bronx Tale? They love each other.
I'm just saying, beautiful babies.
Well, I can't have no babies now. You got to come to my show.
I got a daughter.
How old is she?
She's 2.5.
Okay, so here's the thing. I would love to be in a relationship with a man like you got a good job. If you're willing to live in a house separate from me by yourself and until we get together.
What about the sex, the all day that happened to that?
Well, we're not doing that. See, you got a daughter. And I'm not going to teach your daughter how to be no streetwalker, nothing like that. You know, I get your baby a pony. You know, I make sure your daughter get through college and everything. But I'm not going to teach your daughter nothing trampy like that. Okay. You know, but I would want to be with a man who wants to be with me and understands this is my career. But I want to pick up the dry cleaner. I want to lay out the suit and go, man, you be sharp right here. PIX, baby. That's what we do, right? I would want to be in a relationship like that. Now, but some men don't think that a woman in our field want to be the wife.
Yeah. Speaking of, you mentioned it briefly, you don't want to live with the man.
No.
At all, or just before you're married?
I don't want to live out of wedlock. I don't believe in sex out of wedlock, but because my stand-up show is so sexual, people think that's what I want to do. Yeah. But that's years of stuff happening. And I will be in Buffalo this weekend at the Helium in Buffalo, New York. Okay. So when people come see the show, they think that's what I want to do all the time. Yes, I love the Lord, and I'm a rascal. You know, I like romance. I like watching a movie. Like, we watch Casablanca together. Yeah. You know, watch them out sing the Germans and everything. Then we snuggle up, you know, but I don't really want to do the wifey stuff before you've asked me to be your wife. I want a date. I want a court.
Let me tell you, I'm okay being separate rooms, whatever you want.
Yes.
That's why I love your marriage, because her husband's in the business as well.
What does your husband do?
Yes, he's an entertainment
different
anchor.
station.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay, so wait a minute. You need to write a book or a blog or something. How I did it. What did you cook for him? Everything. Now, what about your mother? See, I got to sort of get to know your mother, because if your mother don't like me, you know, and we probably the same age, you know.
Oh my gosh. She already said, Sheryl Underwood's on the show?
Yes. Yeah, me and your mother going to be over at Wegmans going, what they got? What on sale? I playing canasta. Me and your mother go kick. Okay, I'm sorry. What did y'all want to ask? What time is the segment? Y'all got no commercial? How y'all make money?
We got to keep going.
Who is the boss of this? Oh, this is what I would want to do. Are y'all having this much fun? Because I always like the, what they call it, foreshadow or whatever.
Yeah. Yes.
I would love to come back and we just do cooking segment, fashion, dating segment, everything.
It's already over. It's not even over yet.
Oh, it's not over? Okay. Let me.
We got 2 more minutes.
Oh, this wig is synthetic.
I'm on that day.
This wig is synthetic.
You look amazing.
Okay, so what else you want to ask me?
Okay, so there are men involved in the Mix and Mingle, right?
Yes. Because when you
money involved,
it's money involved, and when you have a show, I'm the host and the headliner, and I have 2 men on the show. Kyle Irby. Kyle is right over there, handsome gentleman, right over there.
Kyle.
Mike Washington. Kyle is from California, Los Angeles, California. Mike Washington from Washington D.C. area. But we wanted to have a well-rounded show where men didn't think it was bashing them for an hour and a half. But then at the end of the show, we let very handsome men, and it doesn't matter race, sexual orientation, doesn't matter. You get on stage, you walk across stage, if the crowd cheers for you, you will win some of my money. And we've been doing this since 2023, and it really... Men really leave happy.
Good.
You know, and that's the goal. That's why we call it Mix and Mingle. Little political discussion, but I think we're exhausted in that, but just enough to bring us back together and find out what we have in common.
Good.
Oh, I love that.
Good. I know we got to go. I want to get serious for a moment. I'm throwing the card away for a second. I'm sorry. I want to go off topic.
Okay.
Because I watched a clip of you in preparation. I was watching a lot of some of your old stuff, and there was a clip that that went viral.
Okay.
And it's about you telling a story while you were on the talk about some people that may have been talking some smack about you.
Yes.
I was blown away by that.
Yeah.
Because just the fact that you didn't say anything, and for those who didn't see the clip, I highly recommend you go watch it, because it just shows the power that you had in the moment.
Yes.
And it was really admirable. And I just don't know if you have anything else to add, but I just wanted to get that out, because I was so impressed by it. Because the initial reaction is to say
something.
Hello.
Yes, and I was hurt, but also I thought maybe God needs you to hear this from your colleagues in comedy. And if I can be a better me, then maybe God will bless me with more things, which He did. How do you go from Def Comedy Jam, BET Comedy View to the CBS, the most conservative red state network, and it was #1 at that time? How do you go there? But then there's another situation. Y'all saw what happened on the talk between me and my colleagues, but that taught me you don't have to answer back all the time. Sometimes let God work, and we represent each other as women. If we're catty as women on camera, then people think we're catty all the way around. So I just want to be a better person, and I'm glad that I got a chance to talk about that.
And amazing that you got to, 10 years later down the line, and then you finally said something, and you were like, hey, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
That's right. To say it, to let them know I've worked with them. If you don't want to be friends with me, that's okay. But let's have respect for each other and be colleagues, and let's work together on movies and comedy shows and things like that, just like you and I. That's right. And that's what I wanted to do. But I also think we're all in the same business. All we want to do is pay our mortgages, put our kids through school. That's right. And have a great life.
I know, Sheryl, we got to pay the bills.
We got to pay some bills. We got to pay some bills. And I will be back in March.
Come on back.
That's right.
Come on back. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Mix and Mingle tour will be in Buffalo on February 15th, my birthday, and the 16th. And then and touring around the country through December 2025. So lots of chances to see it. Follow Sheryl on Instagram at Sheryl Underwood for tour dates, and check the venue at a city near you for tickets.
Good stuff. All right. We'll look at properties with the little casita in the back. You get to.
Okay.